Good morning, friends. It's Tara Tom here from Town and Country Quilt Shop. We are in Western New York in a little village called Albion, which is a hop, skip, and a jump from the historic Erie Canal. We're so glad to have you joining us, whether you're on Facebook Live or you're watching us on Reels, or where else are we going to be? YouTube. So thank you for stopping in to see what we have to share today. Today is Thursday, April something or other. Let me see what the date is. Thursday, April 18th. So 18th. Thanks, Brenda. So we are having some on and off weather, as we often do here in New York State, and we had some beautiful days, and today's a little gray. I don't know if we're expecting rain. Yesterday was pouring, but you know what they say about April showers, so we're looking forward to some Mayflowers from that. But it's a nice day today. Not too cold, pretty gray, but that's okay because we have some bright colors in here. So I wanted to do a couple of different things today. Actually, only one different thing, but we were at our staff meeting a few weeks ago, and Linda Luther said, wouldn't it be fun if you like showed people what came in the box? And what she meant by that was we order from our distributors about once a week. And so every week there's a box of things that are not a surprise to me, although maybe sometimes they are, but are just fun surprises. And maybe you don't know what we get on a regular basis, and maybe you don't know all the stuff we have. So I thought that I would do a little bit of presentation, like a box opening, although I did already open the box, truth be told. Just wanted to make sure everything was in there. So we're going to be showing you that. We're going to be showing off a new fabric line, which we're super excited about. And we're going to be talking about some announcements. And the first announcement I want to make is that the website is doing well today. And so if you want something, particularly one of our 321 items, then a good idea would be to go right over to the website and order it online. So that is totally acceptable to do today. We have everything at the ready last time I checked. So check that out. And also, if you don't want to do that and you want to come in, then we'd love to see you. So we have a couple of options for purchasing. The other thing I wanted to talk about right at the get-go is that our item of the month, which we do every month, is a pre-sale item. I say this in case I forget to mention it when we're talking about it. So it is a pre-sale item, which means that you will purchase it today or whenever you decide to purchase it before the end of this month. And then in the very beginning of May, we'll place our order and we'll give you a call when it's in. And, you know, I would be remiss if I didn't mention Irene, who may be watching. Have you seen Irene come up yet, Brenda? Is she watching? She is? Well, you are missed, Irene. I have to do all of this all by myself, although Brenda's here helping. But just wanted to let you know that you're missed. And that's why I wanted to make sure I didn't forget the item of the month, because Irene's the one who usually does the item of the month. All right, so we have a couple of announcements. One is that we are working on a new class schedule that will begin in May, and we are going to be debuting that class schedule on Saturday, May 4th. We're going to be here with hopefully most of the teachers between 10 a.m. and 12 a.m. You'll get a chance to come on in and see the samples, and meet the teachers, ask any questions, and register for classes. And that is going to be on May 4th. We also have a quilt show coming up in May, which I was so responsible and got the postcard. Oh, here it is. Got the postcard so I wouldn't make a mistake. This is the advertisement for the Genesee Valley Quilt Club show. I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but I will talk about it so that if you can't, you can go to their website, which is www.geneseevalleyquiltfest.com. And they have a show coming up May 17th through 19th, 2024. They expect to have over 600 quilts on display, 60 plus vendors, and we will be one of them, workshops and lectures. So it's a great show. It's in the field house at RIT. So we hope to see you there. And that is going to be May 17 through 19, 2024. The other thing that I wanted to announce, and I'm guessing that some of you are probably tired of hearing about this, but this is the last time I'll say something about it. The Jubilation Quilt Kit, which, by the way, the fabric came yesterday after I left. So I'm going to be cutting up the rest of the items for the kits for those of you who pre-bought them. But anyway, we are offering it available on a month-by-month basis, which means that if you would like to buy your kit as a block of the month, you can do so. And there's a item on the website under classes that says block of the month, Jubilation, month 1. The price for the monthly installment is $45. And what you will get is, on month 1, you'll get the pattern and anything that you need for month 1, and subsequent months will be the same. They will be, your card will be debited and the product will be available on the 1st of every month after May 1st. And I just wanted to let you know because some of you have been asking about that. So that is going to be available for you. And we are going to be making up the kits. Hopefully we'll get some progress done on that today. So just wanted to let you know. One last announcement about Jubilation. That class is going to start on May 11th. So if you're interested in more information, it's all on the website. All right, so I briefly mentioned that we have a new line that we're featuring, and I'm sure that you can see that this is right in the way of me. But this is called Space Dye Fabrics. They're from Figo, and you can see all of these colors. These are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and there are about 8 more colors that I'm going to show some of them to you. But this is a unique fabric in that it is woven, and it is woven with, I think it's like a variegated thread that it's woven with. So it's dyed in a unique way, and then it's woven together. It's not a print. This one is called Candy Rose. So this has got a little bit of yellow and a little bit of like a deep pink in it. And these are going to be great blenders. I've seen them come in already on quilts where people are using them. If they've got pink and yellow in a quilt, then this is a good match. But these are going to be great blenders for you. They have a really nice feel to them and a nice drape. They're a little bit less stiff than your normal printed fabrics. So this one is called, I said, Candy Rose. So that's one. I'm not going to pull all of them out, but I do want to show some of them to you. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go around and I'm going to bring them up closer to the camera so that you can see them better. So I'll be right back. This one is called Desert Honey. And I'm looking through the phone's camera. And it looks a little more orange on the phone. So I'm not sure, what you're going to get. But this is, what did I say? Desert Honey. They have beautiful names too. This one is called Green Pistachio. And that's like a mixture of like a greeny yellow and maybe a gray colorway. The next one is called Candy Berry. I'm a sucker for names. I don't know if any of you do, but I've been known to pick a paint name just because I liked, or pick a paint just because I liked the name they gave it. So this has got a little bit of yellowish, a little bit of orange, and that pink that I mentioned before. This is a nice soft one called Linen Biscuit. That's got some tan and cream. This would make a great background. And then we've got Sky Lavender. And that's got a little bit of purple, a little bit of lavender, and I'm catching a little hint of that pink color. This is a great purple. And maybe even a little bit of gray or light blue in some of those threads. This is one of my favorites. This one is called Smoke Soot. Not sure why they gave it two names like that, but this is a little darker than what you're seeing, what I'm seeing through the camera. It's got a little hint of brown, a little hint of black, and a little hint of dark gray. And then I love the color name of this next one. This is called Desert Cocoa. So if you're ever in a desert, have a craving for hot chocolate, that's what I was thinking of when I read it. And this is looking a lot lighter in the video. That's a little bit of a better representation of it. It's pretty dark. All right, so those are some of our space dyes. And they are a new collection, as I said, from Figo. And I noticed as I was following the social media of Figo that they are producing more of them. So this was an experiment, and I think that it probably was received pretty well because they're so beautiful. So there will be more on the way. And the other day I had a customer in who was asking about this. This is called Alaska Rainbow. And this pattern is from Edited Sitar. And she used her fabrics, the Laundry Basket linens, but I thought maybe these fabrics would be nice in here too. So if you're interested in making Alaska Rainbow, maybe you could consider these fabrics as well. I thought that was a fun idea. And this is just a beautiful quilt. And we do have the ruler here as well if you're interested. All right, so those are our space dies. Those are new. And then we wanted to talk about, I told you in the beginning, we're going to do a sort of unboxing. I have already opened the box, but we just wanted to feature some of the stuff that we get and that we got this week. So this is obviously a pillow form. This is for an 18-inch pillow, and we have something in the works for this, but that's a surprise, which we'll show you when we get it made. Linda's working on something for this. And this form makes, as I said, an 18-inch pillow, which is a standard size, and it is $24.99. So if you're ever looking for a pillow form and you can't find one at the store, this store has them. I have 4 of them right now, $24.99. We also have, this is not a new product, but some of you may not know about it. This is called Shape Flex. This is really a game changer if you're making any kind of t-shirt quilts or any kind of memory quilt or something where you want your knit fabric to act more like a woven. And Brenda's over there nodding her head because she's made more than a few t-shirt quilts. This is a product by Pellon. It's SF568 and it's lightweight Shape Flex. So I don't know how well you can see it, but if you look at it this way, it's sort of almost see-through. And what it is a very light woven fabric on one side, and then on the other side is the fusible part. So this is something that you can very easily fuse to any fabric. It's not very heavy, so it's not going to cause your fabric to be super heavy. Oh, excuse me. And it's a great product. It comes from Pellon, and it's a real help when you want to make something less stretchy. So we're thankful for this, and we have 2 bolts of it because it's really a helpful tool. All right, and then we have some more things in here. This is a fun apron pattern. We have been featuring these since almost the beginning. Irene made a sample when we were new in business, and it makes both the pattern gives you directions to make both the full-size apron that's featured on the front. It's a great jelly roll project, and the half apron that's featured on the back. And it is called Delicious Four Corners Apron, and that's a restock. We had some, and now we have some more. Another thing that we have just gotten in is this Tucker Trimmer 3. This is for piecing quarter square triangles of all different sizes. This is one of the Studio 80 Deb Tucker tools, and this is Tucker Trimmer 3. For those of you who don't have it, now you know where to get it if you need it. What else do we have in here? Oh, one more thing. Oh, two more things. So I don't know if any of you know this, but we stock certain zippers. This is one of them. This is a white, I don't know, how many inches is this? 15 inch, 18 inch. 18 inch, which interestingly coordinates with the size of our pillow form. But if you're ever looking for a zipper and don't mind waiting a little bit for it, if you have a custom color that you want in mind, we order every week. So if you want something like this, we can order it for you and then let you know when it comes in. Usually we place our orders on Fridays, which means they're ready on Tuesday or Wednesday, depending on the week. So we have these white 18 inch, and we also keep these in stock. And these might be not something that everybody would use, but if you do a ton of cutting, and especially if you cut a lot of batting, then it's advisable to have a bigger size rotary cutter. And me being as frugal as I am, we have the 60 millimeter size Olfa cutter, and we keep these on stock. This is a 5-pack of blades. I can't remember how much, I don't know if I wrote it down or not. I didn't. This is not cheap, but it's a 5-pack, so this will last a long time. So it's just something to think about if you are going through blades. It might be a good idea to invest in some of these guys. And this is a 5-pack. All right, and then we have one more thing that just came in, and we also have a kit for it. So I just wanted to show you. This is a tote. Oh, Brenda just checked. $61.59 for those blades. Thank you, Brenda. So this tote is called Stand Up and Tote Notice. It is, as you can see, it's kind of got its own backbone. And we have gotten so many comments on this since we sold out of the kits that we have made more kits for it. So these are not on the website yet, but they are available in the store. And this is the kit. And as you can see, it stands up pretty well. And that's because it's got some Shape Flex in it, which is a newer product that really holds up well and helps your bags to not be droopy. This bag has actually been around for a while and it's still holding its shape very well. This is the kit that we have created. It includes fabric for the tote, interfacing, and stabilizer, with the exception of the soft and stable and a snap. So this includes almost everything that you need, the different kinds of interfacing, and I'm sorry, I don't know how much this is. Let me see if I wrote it down. Of course I did not, but if you're interested in this, you can come on in, or I'll put it on the comments later. So we have both the kits for this available, and we got in new patterns if you wanted to build your own. So that's a fun project. Goes together pretty well, and it's a nice way to feature some of those fabrics that we love. And this one is made from the William Morris fabric. All right, so that is all that we got this week. I'm probably not going to do this every week, but sometimes it's fun to see what's in the box. All right, so next we're going to talk about what Irene usually talks about, which is the item of the month. And this month for April, we are offering a bundle. It includes a 45 millimeter Olfa quick change rotary cutter. Very simple to change the blade. You just pull down on this, and then there's the blade. Take the blade off, replace the blade, put it back in, and push it back on. And no hands were injured in the process. I don't know why this is still here, but here's my snack for later. So this is the quick change blade, and we are offering this cutter, and this is a 5-pack of 45 millimeter blades. This would normally total, don't know what, because I didn't write that down either. Where are you, Irene? I need you. But the total for this is $40.99. I think it's like $51.49 normally if you bought them separately, but the total is $40.99. This is a pre-order, and it's the item of the month for this month, which is April, which means that on April 30th, we will close this opportunity and order them on the 1st. So that is the item of the month for this month, and it's a good one. Okay, next thing. I didn't mention this, but I have a beautiful quilt on the wall behind me. I'm sure that you've noticed it. I'm going to move out of the way for a second so you can see it. It is made from the American Gatherings collection for Moda, which is one of the primitive gatherings. I'm grabbing the kit here. And we have one kit left of this. And it utilizes both charm packs, sorry for the crinkling, both charm packs and cupcakes. Cupcakes are like paper that you can use for paper piecing these blocks. Our Brenda, who's here with us, made this a while ago, and it's just beautiful. Thought it would be a good opportunity to get started on your patriotic projects because July will be here before you know it. And so what we're offering today is this kit, which is $66.99. And in order to make this quilt, you also need to purchase this book. And so the book itself is $27.99, but we're offering this only this one. If you purchase this one kit, then you can get the book for half price. So that would be half of 28, which is about 14, with some change because of the 99 cents. So that is one of the things that we're offering today. It's a beautiful quilt. I do remember Brenda not moaning and complaining, although she's not really much of a complainer, when she put it together. So it goes together well. And oh, she's saying it was fun. And this book includes a lot of prizes, or a lot of patterns. Prizes, where did I get that? That utilize pre-cuts and the either the cake mix or the cupcake patterns or papers. That's one example. And then this is another one. So this is a great, it's not just one pattern, it's a great book that'll keep you going for years if you really like those pre-cuts. So this one is a little bit smaller, and then they also have it photographed. Looks kind of like a table topper, table runner here. So yeah, this is a great opportunity to learn a new skill if you're new to paper piecing. And this is going to be $66.99 plus 14 for this book. So that is one of our offers for today. We are also doing our normal 3-2-1. And for those of you who are new here, 3-2-1 is how we end our Facebook Live. And we offer at least one fabric for $3 per yard. That's only going to be for this week and until it sells out, which is sometimes Thursday, but sometimes we still have some on the following Tuesday. And then we do one item that we have 2 left of, and they're half price. And then sometimes we'll do one item that there's 1 left of, and that's half price. In this case, we do have 2 left of both the 2 and the 1. But just wanted to let you know how that works. And then I'm going to show you, we have 2 fabrics today for the 3. And these are both from the Liberty Garden collection. I don't really know much about Liberty Garden, but I do know that it's British and fancy. So this is called Liberty Garden Aqua Flowers. It's normally $13.09, but for this week, it's going to be $3 a yard, and there are probably 8 yards on here. So that would be a good backing, or I don't know, you could use it for any kind of, would make an apron or table topper. So that is one of the 3 yard quilt, or 3 yard, $3 a yard fabrics. And then this one is the same brand, a little bit of a different flower. This is the gold color, and this is also Liberty Garden. So we thought we would offer them both. This one doesn't have as much on it, probably about 3.5, 2.5 yards. So this has got some bright yellow and a little bit of pink and some white background. So these are both available for $3 a yard, and they will be up front, and they're available to order online on the website under the Facebook Live tab. And then that is our 3. What is our 2? Oh, our 2, going along with the idea of that picnic quilt, we are offering, these are 2 cake mixes, number 8. We're only offering number 8 at this price. And we have these for half price, and that's going to be $6 each. So cake mix recipe 8, and that will make all of these different blocks. They all of these cake mixes, when you sew the pieces together and then cut them apart and then sew them back together, which is what we like to do, they will make a number of different block designs. So that's what these make, and this is cake mix recipe 8. So that is our 2. That's going to be half price. And then our 1, we have only 2 left of these. This is a perennial favorite fabric. It's called Yellow Brick Road. It is fat quarter friendly. The pattern has directions for 6 different sizes: baby quilt, lap quilt, twin quilt, queen, full, and king. So the pattern has the directions, the number of fat quarters you need for any one of those sizes. This is a great sort of intermediate beginner project. So it goes together very quickly, very easy. You don't have to do any triangles, match any seams, and it's just a great project. It's called Yellow Brick Road. Normally these patterns are $10.50, but this week we are doing them for I think it's $5.25. You'll have to double check on the website, but Yellow Brick Road, and we only have 2 left. So that is going to be our 1. And I think that is all I have today. I feel like I've been talking for days. Brenda, are you finding any questions from our viewers? Brenda's got a bit of a delay, so give her a sec. No questions? All right. Well, then I just want to say thank you so much for joining us. I hope that you liked today's Facebook Live, even though we all, I'm sure, missed Irene. So keep in mind that these space dyes are going to be great blenders for your next project. And thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.